Bonjour, je m'appelle Caitlin et aujourd'hui nous avons un grand sujet parce que le sujet est très grand. Nous ne voyons pas les exemples pour le pronom en français, mais si vous voulez voir les exemples, mon site web est dans le fin de mon page. Alors, aujourd'hui, nous parlons le sujet, le pronom en français. Le pronom subject, c'est quoi? Le pronom subject exprimant des actions ou des activités qui fait une personne spécifique. Vous ne formez pas le pronom subject, vous servez pour exprimer une action. Commencez par une personne spécifique. Le pronom je, tu, il, elle, on, nous, vous, il, elle. And this is saying how, en anglais, ouais, it's saying how the subject pronouns, I guess, don't have anything special about them. You kind of just have to remember them as somebody specific is doing an action. Le pronom d'objet direct ou DOP. C'est quoi? Le pronom d'objet direct ou le DOP est aujourd'hui devenu un pronom subject pour exprimer l'action. De pronom, ça fait quelque chose à un autre. Le DOP pronom mettez le, la, nous, vous, les. And this one is saying how you place the subject pronoun and then you follow up the subject pronoun with this and it describes what the subject pronoun is doing to a specific person. Le pronom object indirect, IOP, c'est quoi? Vous utilisez ce pronom quand une personne fait quelque chose indirect à une chose ou à une autre personne. Very similar idea to the previous, but it's a little bit different, and you can see that in the pronom. Moi, toi, lui, nous, vous, leur. And it's a very similar idea, but it's more, I guess that's the difference, is that one is directly affecting a specific thing in a sentence, and this one is not specifically directing to that specific part of the sentence. Le pronom réfléchis, c'est quoi? Le pronom réfléchir exprimant une action que l'on se fait à themselves pour former vous prenez le pronom subject est ajouté. Le pronom réfléchi après puis ajoute le mot qui est avec le pronom réfléchi. Le pronom réfléchi mettez ce nouveau c'est and so very similar idea is but different. You use a reflexive pronoun when you do something to yourself. So you wash yourself, and that's an example that you can see on the website. But je me lave means I wash myself. So you can see examples like that on the website, and I think it'll make more sense. But to create it, which is what this is talking about mostly, you'll put the subject pronoun followed by the reflexive pronoun and the verb that goes along with the reflexive pronoun. Le pronom interrogatif. C'est quoi? Il y a 3 pronoms interrogatifs. Ils sont utilisés pour poser des questions. La question utilise qui, que, lequel, pardon. And qui is who or whom. And then lequel is which. And que is what, which you can see here. And they're used to pose questions, and you can see example questions on the website, like I talked about at the very beginning. So we're going to move on. Le pronom possessif, c'est quoi? Le pronom possessif exprime les prépositions des objets spécifiques. Vous formez le pronom possessif par change le pronom subject original pour exprimer la possession des objets. And en anglais, there's a lot of possessives because in French there's masculine and feminine objects, and so you have to, if you're talking about a pen, you say c'est mon stylo, that's my pen. But if you're talking about your mom, you say c'est ma mère, it's my mom, because moms are feminine and pens are masculine. And maybe you're talking about your friends, c'est mes amis, those are that's my friends, or those are my friends. And so you change it based on, who you're talking about. That's your mom, c'est ta mère, or that's again your mom, c'est votre. So you change it based on what you have possession of. Whoopsie. Whoa, I went back, I'm sorry. Le pronom le pronom relatif, c'est quoi? Il y a 5 pronoms relatifs, dont lequel, ou, que, et qui. Le pronom relatif vraiment des phrases écrites, des idées complètes. So dont replaces de plus. Lequel, which one, où, where, que, what, and qui, who. And these are talking mostly about questions again, but it's more of a specific question, and this portion is explaining that using this type of pronoun, you are trying to make like more complex sentences. So if you said, if you say like, my friends who know my mom, mes amis qui connaissent ma maman, but instead that's using this. But if you didn't say that, then you have to have 2 little sentences, and it would be not as fluid, I guess. Le pronom y. C'est quoi? Le pronom c'est quoi? Le pronom y remplace un objet ou une place qui est une proposition. Le pronom y en anglais is there. Le pronom y exprime une place ou une phrase. And in anglais, you can see more examples on my website for this specific topic. And the examples, I think, help to fully understand this topic, because it is a little confusing, because you can use it in a couple of different ways to replace an object or place that you're talking about originally. So if somebody said, do you like the holidays? And you say, oh yes, I like the holidays. You wouldn't have to say, I like the holidays. You could just say, oh yeah, I like them. That's kind of what the first portion is talking about. But there's also phrases that incorporate this type of thing. So il y a is a very common one, and it means there is. So I would recommend looking at the examples on the website for that. Merci, bonne chance avec votre français. Ici est le link pour visiter mon site web. J'espère tu visites le site web pour les exemples.